It's such a beautiful reminder that we all have that gold within us. We all have that treasure within. And sometimes we search for it externally. We read the books, we ask people for help, all of that. But it really does require us to go internal and to ask ourselves those questions. And the other thing you said that I really believe in is that as we're transforming and we're trying to figure out what to do next, you have to take some actions and identify, follow the energy, follow the feelings, and say, does this feel right or doesn't it? And like you said before, all of it is information. It's not failure. You can say, I can do this, but it doesn't light me up. It doesn't make me feel alive. I could do it just for the money, which many of us have a long career doing that. But also trying other stuff and saying, I like this. I'm going to follow this. I'm going to try a little bit more of it. So it's not an intellectual exercise. It's experiential. It really comes down to going internally, trying the different things, and trusting that all of the information, whether you like it or don't like it, whether it's something you want to do forever or not, it's all good. All of it is important to help direct you and guide you. It's not a straight path always. So I love that reminder, because I think many people, they get stuck in the thinking and they fear taking the action and the steps because they think that if something doesn't work out exactly, that it's failure. And it's not failure.
No, absolutely not. There's a great quote by Edison and Thomas Edison, and I'll paraphrase it. A lot of people use it a lot. It's very cool. I haven't failed 10,000 times. I only found 10,000 times it didn't work until I found the right one, the light bulb, right? The other part of this is, and you just touched on it, and I think this is important, because as much as we talk about the heart and the great wealth of energy that we have within us, it's also important to recognize that that takes two spheres of our head. It's left brain and right brain, right? The right brain is our creative side that gives us that juice, that fuel, that powers our engine. But we got to have this really well defined and well educated as well. We got to do the hard work. You got to make the tough decisions. You got to call it like you see it. You got to be brutally honest with yourself, and you've got to do the work. That's the grit part. I always talk about the grace and the grit, and that's the magic formula. It's in a lot of the programming that I do. When I do a blend of management and leadership, it's all about leadership. Everything that I do, which is everything I'm talking about, it's just using different words. But I will always say management is what we do. So this is what we do over here. We do the hard work. We learn. We progress. We grow ourselves intellectually over here. That's what we do. The way we do it is over here. And that's with heart and grace and leadership. And yes, a lot of grit. And yes, you've got to pull that out too. So I wouldn't want anybody to misunderstand that this is soft stuff. It's anything but. I think one of the worst things that was ever given to leadership development, personal development, all of these things, the worst tag that was ever given to that was soft skills. It's anything but. They are emerging hard skills. And if you don't tackle those early on, you'll struggle in your career at some point, over and over.